let's hope this looks alright. MGBA here. Get my coffee real quick. Alright. You gotta see the wieners. So, tonight, Queen. Wait, no. I loaded it wrong in order to use this controller. Blah blah blah. Mario Kart Super Circuit. Controller's working now. Good. Right. Let's go. Technical difficulties. That should work. I downloaded the BIOS specifically so I can see that screen every time, no matter which emulator I'm using. Because I just really love that screen. Here we go. And I'm using a version of MGBA that allows for scaling effects to be higher resolution. I know I've shown this off on the channel before, but if you don't know what that is, you're going to see here in a second. You can already kind of see it in this screen. Huh? Basically, the Mode 7-esque effects of the GBA are HD. They're HD'd. Also, I found a wall. I didn't know if you guys saw that, but there was a wall. There are other Mario Karts I should spend more time on. I've only played Double Dash a little bit. In the Wii version, I've hardly played at all. Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS I played a shit ton of. Ocarina of Time Edition 2DS. It was at a point where I was getting on my feet again. Just everything at that point. I ended up with a job, and first things I got was something to fucking play to get my mind off of things. And that was the first time I played Ocarina of Time in 3D was on it, because it was pre-installed on that thing. It helped. Getting a nice pair of cheap headphones and just immersing myself in Ocarina of Time Hyrule with the nice enhanced graphics. I think I'm a little bit more nostalgic for the 3DS than the regular DS. And of course the Game Boy Advance. I love this thing. I got the GBA ones when it was pretty new. It was a birthday present, and I remember my youngest brother. It was his idea to get me the Game Boy Advance, and I remember being so proud of himself for that. That's good memory. That's what nostalgia's about. It's not just about like the games and media you watched as a kid, but like where you were at the time, who your friends were. What I love about video games is someone's old nostalgia can become someone's new nostalgia. Younger generation and YouTubers and finding emulation and stuff. The Nintendo Switch online service. If you want to be a little more legal about it, I think it's great. For the most part, I don't like having to rent the classic games as the only option. But as the only option, it's not bad. $60 a year, $50, how much it was, you get all them games. All this extra shit for other games. All that is option. Or you can get the $20 one and just play some awesome NES and SNES and Game Boy games. Unless they changed that, I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a Switch. Ooh, I love that feature. I think this one and Mario Kart 64 are the only ones that let you correct yourself before you spin out. Like if you hit a banana or something. Gonna leave those there for whoever was behind me. I will accept second. I got sloppy, so I will accept. I will humbly accept second place. I'm trying something a little bit different, by the way. With the screen resolution, I don't normally stream at 2K, which is like standard resolution, but twice, so like 1080p times 2. I stream in 2K, but the actual resolution of the screen is not. Most of my videos I've uploaded for the past year have been, whenever I can. But I figure since the screen's so small, maybe I can get away with a little more resolution and bitrate. Unless the cloud effects in the background kind of screw with the bitrate a bit. Or become they both got stuck in the thread. Just getting more of the trophies that I didn't already have, which is most of them, I think. I should be using an emulator that has retro achievements. I need it to look good for the stream. I need it to look all HD and stuff. Which is absolutely not authentic at all to the original experience. I want to be a variety streamer, but there's also a lot of games. There are plenty of games that I can play, like, over and over for the rest of my life and be okay with. If you like Sonic, Mario, or Minecraft, classic FPS, sometimes modern FPS, indie games, just any of that shit. Yeah, oh. Hopefully everything's looking and sounding alright tonight. Oh, I do plan on doing more stereoscopic 3D stuff. I know not everyone can benefit from that, but they're not that expensive to get. Fine, I found mine. They're like a paper pair for like $2 on Etsy. I'd like to get a more permanent solution. Just get some nice plastic ones. You gotta use the red and cyan. There are other versions, but the red and cyan are the most common. So that's what I'm using. And I want to do something like in my game that uses that, like, as an option. Excuse me. Part of why I do this is not trying to get a shit ton of views like now. But I want to be that interesting random ass video you run across at 3 a.m. when you're scrolling YouTube randomly. And you're like, what the fuck? What? 3D? I still have those old glasses somewhere. Oh shit, that's right. That's why I wanted to mention that, because I have an idea. I don't have any kind of VR headset. But you can still play VR chat, like just mouse and keyboard. It's not nearly as cool, but you still get to just bullshit and talk with people. And I was thinking maybe like a series of like, here's like a generic experience. Like if you're broke, just get some 3D glasses, and here's like some videos of a simulated VR experience with the old 3D glasses on. Yeah, eat dick's toad. You. Okay. The palette change was awesome. I forgot about that. Tis the power of the Game Boy Advance. Hey, how you doing? I was hoping I'd see you today. We're just sitting, chilling, sipping some coffee, smoking some bud, playing some Game Boy Advance. It just mirrors this level purple. And keep in mind that I actually am colorblind, so I could be misseeing it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm using an emulation feature that allows like 3D effects, similar to the Mode 7 stuff on SNES, to be in HD. So anything that's spinning, scrolling, rotating, which a lot of Game Boy Advance games take a lot of advantage of those features. Like the next game on my list. I don't have a list, but I have a list. Yeah. I hope my therapist sees some of this. Gave her a link to my case manager, but still. Gave her a link to it. Like, this is what I do. People like it. I like it. Great way to kill time. Maybe blow some steam. Spout some opinions, because that's what the internet is these days, an opinion farm. I really like the Mario Kart 8 remake of this one. That's one of my favorite Mario Kart maps in any. You know, I just remembered a mod of Sonic Mania that is sort of a historically famous mod. Had just released not too long ago. And if you don't know, it was called Sonic Mega Mix, and it was originally a Sega Genesis Sonic 1 ROM hack being worked on, never fully finished, but being worked on by at least one of the dudes who eventually went on to be part of the crew behind Sonic Mania. And then, after all these years later, they finish that ROM hack, except it's not a ROM hack anymore, it is a mod of Sonic Mania. And the 1.0 just came out like yesterday, and I am super stoked to play that on stream eventually. I was thinking of doing a whole presentation where I play like some of the versions of the original ROM hack. And then leading up to the official 1.0. I was thinking about it. What I'm gonna start doing is changing, like when I'm done with Game Boy Advance stuff, and if I want to keep streaming, I'll start a new stream and name it, make a quick thumbnail for whatever the next thing is. I just want it to be easier to browse and find whatever you want to watch on my YouTube channel here. But if you want to look it up real quick, it's just called Sonic Mega Mix Mania. And like a quick Google search or whatever will send you right to the main project website. The fuck? I got toasted, but I was still able to keep myself from spinning out. I like the colors in this game. You, Luigi. If you own, my opinion on Sonic Origins is it's fine. I don't think it should have been $50 for the whole thing. And Lord knows how much they're trying to charge y'all in Russia. But it's like, it's fine. Clearly, the people who were working on it put his work. I had the Switch version, by the way. I thought it was really cool, all the extra features. being able to play as all the characters in all the games officially. Even though ROM hacks have let you do that for ages now. How they handled the music was weird. You know, for the Sonic 3 part. Other game in the cards soon. I can't complain too much because I bought the dang thing. It's not available in Russia? Well, you know it is available. Especially if you got a VPN. Are you... Yoshi! What the hell? Ah! Hold on. Oh. Interesting, that's how you back up in this game. Ooh, burnt Yoshi. Alright, I was playing around a little bit. Let's see if I can catch up. Alright. I caught up. And all I had to do was stop sucking for like 5 seconds. Oh, really? Especially because they pulled other options to get the original games off of store shelf to sell that one anyway. There used to be just a Sega Genesis collection that had those available on it for like $5 a piece. On Steam, they took that down. But like for me, the classic Sonic games are like some of the first I ever really like grew up with and really like got into and played. Basically, I learned how to play Sonic as a kid instead of like caring about school work at all. Is the chat box showing up? Game Boy Advance screen. There we go. Not everyone can wrap their head around Sonic games, and that's fine. I just so happen to be that very specific combination of ADHD and autistic that happened to click with Sonic like crazy. I'm not joking, actually. I would not joke. I would too, actually. Cause it's my life, and I have to live with it. Oh! Mecha Koopas. In the 90s, man, Sonic just kind of blew the fuck up, didn't he? We'll look at something real quick. Enhancements. I increased the internal resolution of the 3D effect in this game, and I hope it's visible. I hope YouTube doesn't keep taking my streams and freaking cutting the frame rates in half, because I put a lot of work into making sure everything's at like full 60 frames. And then when YouTube saves the replay, suddenly half the frames are gone. And I'm like, well, fuck YouTube. Why you gotta be so stingy about weird stuff? I don't believe there were. I think that was a new thing for this game. I just fixed the chat box. I noticed it was behind the Game Boy. Don't forget about this Rainbow Road. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Isn't that the Bowser Castle from, like, the first Paper Mario? This game was so nice to have. Just something, just a game to pull out of your pocket as a kid. Just play some Mario Kart for a little bit. It's been a while since I played Paper Mario. But like Bowser finds a magic wand and uses it to like steal the princess's castle from under it. Saving. Oh, alright, we can do the credits. I earned the credits for beating this game on baby mode. I like to get through the 50cc in these at least once. Because I like to complete the whole thing as much as I can, and I don't have a little brother to hand the controller to. Well, I do, but he ain't here. I like to let the credits run. These people worked hard on these games. They deserve to be seen. Okay. He says and then impatiently skips them. The rest of them. Super Mario. Advance. This one. Pudding. This was one of 2 games I got when I first got my Game Boy Advance for my birthday. I remember actually wanting the second one, which was Super Mario World, but I also remember not being that bummed about it because this game is still great.
Let's go! Choose a game! Super Mario Bros.
I don't have a save date on this one? Alright, that works out.
Here I come!
I need to beat this game on stream so I can show my girlfriend. This is one of the games we bonded over. Very sentimental to me, damn it.
Thank you!
We bonded over the Super Nintendo version. Because we both grew up with the Super Nintendo. But this one's very, very similar. It's just got new added stuff. But
What a tasty treat! Thank you!
thank you.
Thank you! Here I go!
This was one of the first games on the Game Boy Advance, and they wanted you to know that they can make the characters talk in these handheld games now.
Just what I needed! What a tasty treat! Just what I needed!
Hmm?
Moving now!
You talking about the voices?
Thank you!
They never show. It's the power of the Game Boy Advance. Mario can make noises with his mouth now.
Just what I needed!
I like the added collectibles. Those A coins weren't in any of the other versions.
This is as far as you go. Yahoo!
Give me your bow! Oh yeah, that's right. I think only Toad can do that.
Thank you. Bravo.
Yeah. Mhm. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Or at least one.
Choose a player.
Speaking of great voices, Pink One can talk. Yes, GPS, what's up? Ah, crap. I've got one question for you. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be you? Oh shit. This is a momentous occasion. Woo! Hell yeah. I did not just go back through that door. Don't need another heart anyway. But like, holy crap.
This is as far as you go.
That is the most exciting milestone I've reached so far. I'm missing some of the A coins. I got 2 A-holes up there. Yeah! Hmm? Standard moderator for you. so that people can check each other out if they want. I can't fill the a-holes.
Well, hello there.
Hello there! Do I have to fight you twice? Hmm. No! I was mashing A. Yeah, you're welcome, no problem. Pretty much anyone who comes in here and chats at least a little bit, I usually do that. And if they turn out to be crazy stalker people, then I'll have a good story to tell. And also I can block them. But I haven't had to deal with anything like that yet. Most people who pop up in here have been pretty cool. And I appreciate that. Okay. The Tokyo No Fair. Fuck this! I call hacking, bro! Those Shy Guys are cheating!
Choose a player.
Yes, Princess Peach talks in this one. She's yelling no fair too. That amuses me. Oh man, that's like asking me what my favorite song is. I couldn't tell you because there's so many. Are we talking Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, regular Game Boy, all of them, none of them, some of them? No way! I believe I know what you're referencing there, and I have that ROM hack.
Choose a player. Here we go. Yeah. Thank you.
I have the parallel launcher and enough Mario 64 to last 3 lifetimes, I think.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ah, lucky. Yeah.
Oh. Unlucky.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Ah, piece of the cake.
Eek.
That's great. Yeah. 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 Ah. Lucky. Yay. Thank you. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Ah. Lucky. Lucky. Yeah.
I'm trying to think specifically of a Game Boy game. 3 lifetimes, at least.
That's great. Yeah. Lucky. Get home. Oh, oh.
Need to get me some grandchildren so they can finish my Steam account.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Son,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I bestow upon you
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
my achievements. You're right. They've been making Mario 64 ROM hacks for a long time, but it really blew up in the last couple of years or so. Son, here is my Steam password. You must carry on my legacy. My kill streak in CSGO.
This is as far as you go.
You are the fated one, my son. Shit.
Bravo.
There we go.
Choose a player.
Hmm.
Here I come. Thank you.
Where exactly are these turtle shells coming from? You know what? It's a dreamland. It don't have to make sense. It's like there's no turtles around. Suspicious lack of turtles in this Mario game. Oh! Is there a point?
Mamma mia! Choose a player. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yahoo! Here I go. Thank you.
Are they still doing that shit where they're like, you can't pass your games on?
Yeah. Lucky, lucky. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Hmm.
Bravo. Here I go.
Maybe start investing in some more DRM free options.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't remember ever seeing that in this game before.
Yeah.
That weird ball thing.
Thank you. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I know it has to be a Game Boy Advance exclusive.
Here I go. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. 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 Ha. Lucky. Yeah. 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 Lucky. Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Piece of the cake.
Piece of the decay.
Yeah.
No? I might have to get into this version a little bit more than I've been.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Go over there and kindly go fuck yourself.
Here I go. Yahoo! I'm gonna finish you off.
So wait, are you the same Birdo from before, just a different color? Or am I partaking in a Birdo genocide? Wouldn't be the darkest Mario theory.
Choose a player.
Toad, get your ass in there.
I'm gonna finish you off.
Shit. You know what? You cramp.
Gonna finish you off.
I'll beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. That is a classic meme. It may end up in the meme rotation, I don't know. It's in there somewhere probably.
Choose a player.
What has different colors? Okay, I do believe I remember it. When I was playing Mario 3D World, I like how that one keeps the characters sort of the same. Based on the Mario 2 controls. Aw, man. I was really hoping for that to, like, domino kill them. Mm-hmm. Oh no! Okay. I feel like I'm gonna end up... I want to add some form of like Vanto type entity to my own game. You grab an item or a key or something and then it starts chasing you. Except I wonder if instead of being a floaty head thing, just... We'll see.
Step right up. Get you ready to get toasted.
Wait, that was only 2. Okay. Cheers. Ooh, nice. Try it.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit because I can't play this without playing this. I can't remember if this was my first introduction to the first Mario Brothers, but I do remember being just as much addicted to this one as I was the other game on the cartridge. And this little Mario Brothers game is on at least 5 different cartridges, different Mario games that I am aware of. There could be more. The 4 Mario Advances and the first Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Those are the ones I know for sure have this game built into them. And the older I get, the more I appreciate just a simple arcade-style game. I'm not trying to get past a grand adventure or anything, I'm just trying to get the coins and get the points. And see how far I can go. Oh! It's been almost an hour and a half already, that's cool. It's Mario Kart that does it. My ADHD brain is not always the best at staying on one game or even one thing for too long. I'm medicated for depression and anxiety, and I'm not too proud to admit it. And I've thought about looking into some ADHD solutions. I would not normally care. I like when my brain goes on random adventures. It's fun. It's a great way to experience life, also. Instead of treating my ADHD like it's a hindrance, just lean into it and enjoy it. But I would like to be able to focus long enough to work more on my art and stuff. But this version of Mario Bros. Obviously has better controls, better graphics, this and that. It's got multiplayer, but you need at least 2 Game Boys and a link cable. I feel like this emulator can emulate that, and I really need to get some friends together and figure out how to do that kind of thing. It's fun to play like a game of this on the bus ride to and from school. They wouldn't let you play at school, obviously. On the bus, I remember they don't really care as long as... They didn't care as long as you weren't making problems with it or anything. Church bus, too. I remember I got fussed at once for playing Pokemon in church. Which in hindsight is like, you know, just jerk-ish. Ain't that the truth? I like how they've become easier and easier over the years. Oh, green fireball. And even if you don't want to be a filthy, stinking pirate, there are plenty of, you know, compilations, collections, all them use emulation. Got a PS2. I can obviously, recommend like the Sonic Mega Collection. That's a great collection. Taito Classics Collection. Like there's Atari Collection, there's so many. For just about every system you can think of. If there is a system that's newer than an older system, or is even remotely capable of playing like retro 80s arcade games, it probably did. You know, the cool thing about having ADHD and an internet show is, people actually listen to me ramble. Sometimes, at least. Whoa!
Mamma mia!
I've been messing with emulators for about as long as they've been around. For the good old days of Nesticle. Nestor was a good one. Gens, which is still a good one. I don't think that one's been updated in ages. Yeah, I would imagine. I don't know how common that kind of thing would be over there. I mean, there's tons of PC options. Cause a pirate this free. Hey, you are a pirate.
Mamma mia!
Except for the most part, you don't need to be. As long as you're not broke. Ah, crap. My brain is checking out of this game. What we got? What's another interesting one? Ba-ding! Ah! I don't have a save date on this one either. Yes. I am a penis owner. Last I checked anyway. I don't mind starting over in this one. Speaking of ADHD, this game is ADHD the game. Oh. I forgot I can't mash it now. Flee! Oh shit, I'm fleeing! Now, thankfully where I live there's a few options for good retro games. But where I was in the middle of Kentucky, they didn't have so much options. I had to go into the city. Or just order things on eBay. That's usually a good option. There's always something cool about walking around in a game store. In my background sometimes you'll see I have pictures where I've taken from some local game stores. Me too. The thing about making a game like this be interesting and fun, because you can literally do whatever you want. The micro games are usually not very complicated at all. Most of these I can look at and have like an idea of how I would program a similar thing in Game Maker Studio.
Come on, DJ.
It would be hard work making like, what is it, like hundreds of little micro games on this game? Oh, have you seen, what was it called? Mindwave. It's an indie game on Steam that's, very much a WarioWare type game. But it has kind of a has an edgier side to it. It reminds me of like mid-2000s, like Invader Zim. Ow. We're gonna start seeing more of that style again, I think. Ow.
DJ. Oh yeah. Oh, come on.
Ooh, come on.
Hey, DJ. Hey, oh yeah.
I wanna see more Wario stuff because I wanna see more of Nintendo's like weird surreal side. Ow. Yeah, there's a demo for it, and it's only one level right now. I mean, I hope they're doing alright, like, working on that, because I know personally that you can easily get hung up trying to make something, like, incredibly ambitious.
Yeah, hurry up. Hello? Yeah.
Ice cream. My coffee sit here and get cold. Dang it. Gonna be late. You're gonna be late. The pawing elephant. Alright, the pawing soccer pig. I'm sorry, football. Sometimes we forget not everyone lives in hamburger freedom country. The pawing monkey.
Hurry up.
Oh,
Oh no. Hey, no.
thank you.
Cool. All right. All right. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. Right on.
I think being stomped to death by a giant would be one of the scariest ways to die. So I want to make horror games. That's what I'm gonna start getting into. I was thinking about just kind of working on a simple, stupid, like little creepypasta. Come up with a good hook for it to make it stand out. And don't be surprised if on itch.io one day soon you see a quote-unquote weird game I found on a random disc that I found
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
at a Goodwill, a thrift store, a dumpster, somewhere. It was on the side of the road. And it had written in red marker just the word Sonic. And I put it into my computer.
Ready? Work it.
Hello? Hello?
I found this cartridge at a yard sale. The old man gave it to me for free. It was a black Pokemon cartridge. But Pokemon Hornet Black version already exists.
Fire.
I always like 9-Volt in these games. He's got all the Nintendo references.
Work it.
Some nice deep cuts too.
Work it.
Some old toys Nintendo made before they made games. And this thing, it's at the Nintendo Museum in Japan. I think they have like a display. You know what's also interesting is I remember a version, a bootleg called Pokemon Diamond for the Game Boy Color. That was a hack. Shit. It was a hack of a game that was not Pokemon at all. It was like one of those inspired by Pokemon. It was like cell phone based. But I remember playing that ROM before Pokemon Diamond actually existed. I'll bring my girl on a romantic date to the Nintendo Museum. Holy shit, this just in! The Game Boy Advance SP is here! Holy shit, it has a backlight! I like the original Game Boy Advance a little bit better, as far as just how it felt in the hands. And I used to have one that had a modded screen. It was taken from a Game Boy Advance SP. You might like it, actually. The original's called something something Telefang, I can't remember. It was one of those games trying to capitalize on the Pokemon craze that ended up being a bootleg Pokemon. It's interesting. I do have something pretty cool. That is cheap rewritable cartridges for Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and shit you can find on AliExpress, Temu, whatever, probably. Whatever's available over there in Russia, maybe, but I got this thing called an Epilogue Game Boy thing, and it's just a cartridge reader for Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, but it can also read and write rewritable cartridges. And if you find a bootleg of a Game Boy cartridge, almost certainly it is like a flash memory rewritable where you can just take a different ROM and put it on there. And with GB Studio being a thing, you can just make your own game. So I've been sort of working on that a little bit. That's gonna be really cool. What'd they ever do for us?
Oh yeah.
Besides open up a portal to hell.
Okay. Hey, hey. Hey, come on. Okay. Hey, hey.
The scaling effects really look nice. I'm using MGBA, if you're curious, which is an emulator that has an option to scale up the rotation effects and stuff. And it looks nice on this game specifically. This game is a mishmash of graphics anyway, so different art styles and stuff, so it actually works. Complete. Ooh, shmup time. You get in there. I also thought of making a boss battle that was basically just the bouncing DVD logo. That guy from before sort of reminded me of that. Or it don't even have to be like a boss battle, it could just be like a stage hazard or a moving platform. Ah. Oh yeah, also, like, yeah, this epilogue thing, it's how I got a lot of these ROMs on here too, is they actually came off of actual cartridges. That makes you wrong, and you can, like, take your save datas and read and write them on the cartridges too. So that you don't have to have a bootleg cart to do that, because it's just a save data. Thank you very much.
Come on.
Chris. They misjudged me. We'll probably come back to this one, but I was put in a shmup mood, and there's one in particular I know. Iridian 2. I'm interested to see what this one looks like with the added scaling. This is a lesser known shmup game on the Game Boy Advance. But it's a really good one. Story, space stuff, bad guys, go shoot. We're gonna skip that. I like that. So yeah, this game's main gimmick is it has weirdly smooth pre-rendered visuals, which look even nicer on a small Game Boy screen. Especially with the little LCD blur on it. I never beat this one, but I could get a few levels in. Oh! Soundtrack. I forgot, this is one of the reasons I kept this game is because sometimes I literally just want the soundtrack to a game. This game's got a great soundtrack. This is only the start. Fire the laser. This looks like a high quality, like, indie game. Oh, that's right, I have 2 different weapons. 3 different weapons. Collect 3 different weapons and then I can level them each up individually. I remember that. trying to see if I had a special move, but I don't think I gathered enough energy. I got exploded. You know what, we can skip. We can skip a bit. Restart Galaxy, I think? Yeah. I just remembered sometimes I just boot this game just to listen to this music. You ever have a game where it's like you turn it on and then like you just want to put it on the sound test and listen to the music? This is one of those games for me. Yeah. Just got back into Shovel Knight after many years, and I'm remembering how much I really like a lot of the songs in that game. Can I hit them at all on the sides? Guess not. I just really also like these pre-rendered scrolling backgrounds. Yeah! I got a D. Let me try this one real quick. I don't know if I know that I remember this one as much as I remember the second one. I died. Oh, this one, yeah, this song sounds like exercise music. This song sounds like '80s cyberpunk. Ah! Like very synth wavy. QP shooting? I have to look that up. We'll go with one more. For tonight. The Game Boy Advance also had like a ton of shovelware. For every classic, there was like 20. What was that first fight? The German? Why is German the first one? That's the annoying thing. Holy crap. This one has the penis. This one has the little pecker. On the title screen. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Thank you. I'm doing this game mostly because my girlfriend has a weird nostalgia for the Crazy Frog. And I do too. But like, I don't know, it's a bonding thing. She might see this. Okay, well, the steering is very weird. It's a crappy Mario Kart. Did I find the drift button? I did. Good lord, that feels weird. No, usually he flies, right? What's he doing in the car? He just like rides an invisible motorcycle. And I don't know who the hell these other characters are. Ow, ow. You know what? There's a list of like old properties that I don't think anyone owns anymore that I would love to like just either buy the rights to or just ask. Like, can I use these characters? Find out who's in charge of Crazy Frog. Like, can I use this character? I just want to make like a dumb game. And they're like, sure. I know that explosion sound effect. Holy crap, I don't know how to explain these controls, but I'll say this. The PS2 one that I played before is miles ahead of that. In terms of just general enjoyability. Sure. Muppet Pinball. New Kid Go. Yeah, that's true. On a Muppet Show. It's a cute little bit of programming. The way the signs swing like that. I'm going to be Kermit because he is my spirit animal. Hold up. Wait, what are the controls? Where do we start? It's L and R. Makes sense. I died doing a stupid bit. Chris. And my cat has the zoomies. Waka waka. I would have liked this as a kid. Cool little time waster. Can't go wrong with pinball if it's decent. Feels like some decent pinball. Nothing too particularly special. Y'all don't have Muppets in Russia? Yeah, that one's interesting. I have a video of this one. Speaking of games that remind me of my girlfriend. Because this is one of her favorite movies. I'm not going to play through this whole thing for very long because I already did. Full Tilt Pinball is the GOAT. It's a classic. Interesting. Yeah, it's a very classic American series made by a guy named Jim Henson, and it was puppets. It was a lot of puppets. It was really high quality. It was good humor, and there was 1,000,001 movies and spin-offs and stuff with them. Alright guys, we need you to make a game. Well, again, that's like asking my favorite song. I can't pick one. My favorite video game mechanic. Waiting for the fat ass polar bear move. You've probably seen Ed, Edd n Eddy before, right? They had some form of Cartoon Network in Russia, right? I'm not even gonna attempt to do these voices. This game's not... Really? Hey. Clink. You are gonna get none of these references. Okay. There's three... Basically, there's three main Eds. Ed and Eddie. Oh, really? Danger. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. Here's a good one that I had. Had this growing up. It's a Crash Bandicoot. This one was really cool in its time because the graphics are very similar to the PlayStation game. And it's just like any of those Crash games, except it's 2D. Oh, I love them. I need to put more time into them. All the Crash Bandicoot games. I didn't get a PlayStation as a kid until later. Jim. Alright. My brain is dwindling. I'm going to end it here. But thank you very much. Danilo. Who's that? Ghost Pet Shop was here earlier. Thank you. 420 subscribers, blaze it. We're just having fun. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you again some other time. I might even have a better sign off.